So utility stocks, I will start with NextEra.
So NextEra Energy, ticker symbol NE, they're one of the big players in the utility space. They've got a huge emphasis on renewable energy, especially wind and solar. In terms of geography, they're primarily all over Florida, so the Southeast is their main stomping ground. But they do have projects all over the US, and yeah, they're definitely relevant to data centers because as more data centers go green, they need renewable energy sources.
If you look at the stock, the stock price is up 12% year to date. They are at 28 PE ratio, which is a bit high, but they give 2.8% dividend, right? So it's a good one. And if you look at the revenue growth, they are a bit bumpy, but with the data centers coming in, the more electricity will they need, and they will make investments and grow their revenue. They have very good profit margins, like 25 to 30% net margins. So I like it for a safe dividend play. I found another stock. I had two more. Another one is Dominion. Dominion stock dropped after oil rise up, but in the long term, I see since October 2023, I see steady price go up in the stock price.
Dominion's pretty big on the East Coast, and a lot of data centers are popping up around Virginia, which is one of their main areas. So yeah, they can definitely feed into that whole infrastructure.
I mean, especially they call it this data center valley, right? If data centers are there, then more electricity usage will be there. So I think looking at the profit margins and their growth from 2024, I see there is a potential, like especially this pulling back after they reached $68, they pulled back to 60, around 10% pullback, and considering their dividends, I think it's a good time to join in before the last earnings. The last utility stock I want to talk about is Vistra. Vistra had also pullback, and I think it's a good play.
So Vistra is another major player. They provide electricity in a bunch of states. Think Texas is the home base. And they also stretch out to Illinois, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. So a bit more in that central and eastern corridor. They're definitely relevant to data centers as well, especially United Texas, where you've got a lot of tech growth. Could be an interesting time to consider them.
If you look at fundamentals, they have $50 billion market cap, a bit high PE compared to others. But if I look at the technicals, I see they are in good position. But I would value NextEra and Dominion first, maybe making this trio together, having some investments on each one for the long-term electricity usage build up would be a strategy.